out of Glendiver Gold, moving into line. Trained locally here at Pakenham. Top weight Bushcraft still out. It's moving towards the stalls now. Bushcraft moves into line. Now backs away again. Silver Nightas still out with Lost in Algiers along with Nangila. Flying Fortescue, Lord Lemontine, Like a Hawk and Beulah Vanaka. Now once again the top weight Bushcraft moves towards the stalls and moves in this time. Bushcraft is ready. Lost in Algiers, stablemate of Maybe I Will, moves forward. Silver Nightas will be the next to move along. Fine. No problems at all. Silver Nightas being led around behind the stalls. And backs right away now. It's still out along with Like a Hawk, Beulah Vanaka, Flying Fortescue, Lord Lemontine and Nangila. They're the ones out of line, so about half the field in for the first. First race on our picnic program today. Now Silver Nightas. 1300 is the journey of the first race here at Pakenham. Our picnic program today. Now Lord Lemontine coming towards the stalls. Moves in now, Like a Hawk about to take its position. So just a couple out now. They being Nangila and also Flying Fortescue. A pair move in. Now we're set for a start. 1300 the journey of the first, the Sid Graves Maiden Handicap. All in and ready to go. Race one from Pakenham, light on, set. Ready, lets them go. They're racing this time. Gain Gold a little slow to begin with. Like a Hawk winning the start. Jappa Ripper being taken on early though on the outside by Maybe I Will. And going up three wide, Beulah Vanaka. Settling down, Beulah Vanaka, Maybe I Will. And getting up along the inside there, close to the inside was Nangila as they head into the back straight. The stablemates up there as well. It's Lost in Algiers. They're followed by in fifth placing then as they work along the back was Flying Fortescue. About 3 or 4 away then came Lord Lemontine. Jappa Ripper dropped back along the rails, then came Bushcraft on the outside, and behind them Like a Hawk, followed by Naviti Bay, who's back out of its ground with Gain Gold, and tailed off last of all at the moment is Silver Nightas. Along the side of the track they work towards the 500 metre mark now, and over on the outside it's Nangila moving up stylishly to back along the inside, Lost in Algiers. They're 2 lengths on Beulah Vanaka on the outside, and behind them then came on the inside Maybe I Will. The next one then came Lord Lemontine as they're about to round the home turn. Flying Fortescue's next, followed by Jappa Ripper into the straight right across the track, and Nangila is a narrow leader. Getting up along the inside now came Lost in Algiers. Wider out is Beulah Vanaka in the straight, many chances. It's Nangila just in front, Lost in Algiers, and Beulah Vanaka on the outside will beat them all. Beulah Vanaka's going home the better near the line. Beulah Vanaka wins. Nangila or back nearer to the inside there, Lost in Algiers in a great go. Just in behind them Maybe I Will, a close finish to the first. Further back then came Jappa Ripper, who made up ground. In behind them to pull up was Lord Lemontine out wide. Then came Silver Nightas, Flying Fortescue. Further back was Like a Hawk, and it was one of the last in. Here's another one, Gain Gold. Good go to the first. Standing by for the places. I think you'll find Beulah Vanaka on the outside. We'll just get home here. It's a driving finish to the line with 4 or 5 across the track. We've seen a good keen go to racing here. Just watching here on the Pro Video replay on the screen here in the box, we see Beulah Vanaka on the outside, Nangila nearer the inside. Lost in Algiers, they drive to the line. Beulah Vanaka looks to have just won here in a great go to the first race on the program. Nangila close up with Lost in Algiers. Very keen start to racing here at Pakenham today. Race number 1 and a photo Posing Oak joins the line now. Manjong moves forward. Just Residents to move into line and then they'll be set. Race number 2 on the card here at Pakenham. Residents about to move up to the outside. Now, Residents taking its spot in the stalls. Red blinkers on there, Residents. Turning side on a little at the moment. Ray Douglas, the rider here aboard Residents. Now Residents moves into line and they're set for a start. 1,750 metres the journey, light on, ready, racing in the second here at Pakenham. A little bit slow to begin there with Cathedral King. Man of Millions wins the start out in the centre. Will lead on, settling down from Ruling Event, hunting up nearer the inside. Against the rails is Miss Gindy Girl, wider out of Residents, settling fully down into stride. And striding up the straight with 1,600 metres to go. Residents on the outside is anxious to lead. Man of Millions hunting up in the centre from Ruling Event on the rails. They're followed by Alamana. And behind them, Miss Gindy Girl on the rails. One off the fence is Sterling Park. Munjong, it's outside, out 3 wide. Voodoo Doll up along the inside. Cathedral King second last. Posing Oak last of all. 1,100 to go now along the side. And the leader is Residents by 2 lengths over Man of Millions second. A length away third, Ruling Event over on the inside. 2 away then Alamana on the outside from Miss Gindy Girl, the rails. One off the fence is Munjong starting to improve. They're followed by Sterling Park, Voodoo Doll, Cathedral King and Posing Oak. Along the back of the track they go, 750 metres from home. And the leader Residents by 2 lengths over Man of Millions second. Up along the inside is Ruling Event. Whipping around them now over on the outside is Alamana. They're followed by Miss Gindy Girl, the inside of Munjong going forward. Further back the next pair are over on the outside, Sterling Park from Voodoo Doll. 2 lengths away then Cathedral King and 5 away last of all Posing Oak. Along the side they come now at the 400 metre mark, and over on the outside Alamana's got to a narrow lead. Residents the inside second, followed by Ruling Event running on well around the outside. They're followed by Man of Millions, Voodoo Doll and Sterling Park into the straight, 200 to go. Ruling Event moves up to Alamana stylishly. Ruling Event in the centre's gone to the lead from Alamana nearer the inside. They're followed by Residents, Man of Millions and Voodoo Doll. 100 to go though, and this is striding clear Ruling Event, and Ruling Event a nice winner. Ruling Event by 4 lengths. Man of Millions has come again for second, third Alamana. In behind them to pull up would have been Residents. They're followed by Voodoo Doll. Further back in the field then came Miss Gindy Girl. Cathedral King out wide from Sterling Park. Munjong and Posing Oak was last in. Weight our placings on now. Thoroughbred Country Menswear Class A Handicap Second Division. Top of the straight, the start. They're ready. Light on. Set for the third at Pakenham. Ready lets them go. They're racing this time. Reasonably even dispatch. Hard to pick an early leader. Over on the outside showing some pace in the early stages is Pakenham Park. It'll come across and lead. Salubre on the rails, followed by Dizzy Major. Wider out and wider still was Lead the Way. Sorting themselves out down the straight with 1,600 metres to go. Pakenham Park takes over in front. On the outside, Lead the Way moves up to join it at the post. In third placing is Dizzy Major. They're followed by Sun Game along the rails. Cozy Esther 1 out. They're followed by Shamani, trapped a little wide into that first turn. They're followed by Close Reach on the inside from Montebello. And bringing up the rear of the field is Salubre. Along the side of the track they stride towards the 1,100 metre mark, or a bit less now, and Pakenham Park as they swing into the back straight is the leader by a length. In second placing is Lead the Way up on the outside. They're followed by, in third placing came the top weight Dizzy Major. Sun Game overall on the inside from Cozy Esther. Half a length away then on the outside was Shamani. Half a length away back along the inside as they work along the back. There came Close Reach. They're followed by Montebello on the outside and Salubre last of all. As they go past the 600 metre mark now, and the leader is Pakenham Park by half a length on Lead the Way, the outside second. They're followed by Cozy Esther moving up wide, and behind them then came Sun Game from Dizzy Major. A length or so back then came Shamani, and at the head of the rest Montebello as they're about to round the home turn. Swinging into the straight again, Pakenham Park gets away. It's about a couple of lengths in front. It went wide. Sun Game getting right up along the inside. They're followed by Lead the Way down the extreme outside and nearer the inside. Cozy has to ride across the track. This one, Tattenham Park, drifting to the centre. Sun Game up along the inside. Tattenham Park and Sun Game there wide apart. Sun Game might be just in front. Sun Game wins a length from Tattenham Park out very wide. Third placing went to lead the way between them from Shamani. In behind them then came Salubre, who made some ground from in behind them too. Came there up along the inside, Dizzy made to the top weight. Then came further back was Close Reach, Montebello, and it was one of the last to pull up. Wait the numbers on the third event on the program. You'll find Sun Game up along the inside. Get the verdict here. The other one, Borough. Now Corella Rose has joined the line out wide. Selena Bay moves up. Borough will be the last one to join the line, and then they'll be set for the fourth, the Lions Club Class D Handicap. 17.50 the journey, start at the top of the straight. Borough's linked along, and now they're ready. Light comes on. Set. Off they go. Coming away smartly down towards the inside was Young Plush, showing some pace, and shortly afterwards Young Plush takes up the running. Albitino is going hard early. They're followed by wider out Corella Rose. Settling fully down into stride, Young Plush leads. Corella Rose moves up to second. Albitino on the inside there of Volans. They're followed by further back in the field was Royal Discount out a little wide. In behind them then as they work towards the back straight was Rocky Rigo. They're followed by Lady Show Off. Selena Bay trapped 3 wide from second last placing Sapphire Coast, and Borough brings up the rear. They stride over now towards the 1100 metre mark, and Young Plush has opened up a nice break. Young Plush must be 8 lengths out in front of Corella Rose, who's second. Up on the outside is Volans in third placing from Albitino the rails. 2 lengths away then Royal Discount, followed by Rocky Rigo up along the inside. They're followed by Selena Bay, Lady Show Off, Sapphire Coast second to last, and Borough brings up the rear. Down the back and it's Catch Me If You Can, 800 metres from home. Young Plush still with a break of 8 to 10 lengths out in front of in second placing there Corella Rose, Albitino the centre, wider out Royal Discount, along with in between runners Volans. They're followed by the next one is Borough commencing a run. Rocky Rigo over along the inside from Selena Bay, Lady Show Off, and last of all is Sapphire Coast. Down the side they come, and this leader coming back to them quickly. Young Plush only about a length in front now of Albitino, moving up stylishly on the outside. They're followed by just in behind them came Corella Rose, and wider out Volans as they round the home turn. 220 to go. Albitino races up to Young Plush and grabs the lead. They're followed by further back Corella Rose from Rocky Rigo. In the run home though, Albitino with 150 to go is well clear. Albitino in no danger whatsoever, and Albitino wins by 5 on the line. Young Plush has just hung on for second ahead of the fast finishing Lady Show Off. They're followed by in behind them came Rocky Rigo. At the head of the rest was Sapphire Coast. They're followed by Corella Rose, Royal Discount, Borough, and behind them to pull up was Selena Bay, and last in Volans. Weight our numbers on race number 4. Corey Mallion aboard Albitino will be the winner here. Makes it a double to Corey. Was successful earlier on in the day in the first, in fact, aboard Beulah Vinaka. Now follows up with a double aboard Albitino here on race number 4. Numbers 3 and a photo. 3 and a photo as we're looking at the replay. Albitino was well clear in the run home. Albitino scorned well. And it's a photo for the minor end of the prize to separate Young Plush over on the inside and the fast finishing Lady Show Off wider out. 1 and a photo between 5 and 9. 3 and a photo, I should say, between 5 and 9. 3 and a photo between 5 and 9 after the running of race number 4 here at Pakenham. 3 Albitino, Corey Mallion taking out the event. The race time was 1:50.4. 1:50.4 was the time recorded. Top weight formal address moves forward. Sam Starr about to link into line. Does so now. So we got 3 out. They are World Bank, who now joins the line. Mizzen Top is still out along with Big Rocky. Mizzen Top moving in. Does so now. Big Rocky will be the last along. Big Rocky links into line, and now they're set for race 5, the Dandenong Ceilings Handicap. 1300 the journey. They're all ready. All set. Light on. Ready and racing. Fairly even dispatch out wide. Big Rocky showing pace shortly after the start will lead on, settling down. Hunting up nearer the inside to second now is Redwood Flyer. One off the fence then settling down was New Orange. They're followed by Old Tsar up in that forward division as well. Wider out as they work into the back straight there was the top weight Formal Address. Back between runners came Calcutta Key. About 2 lengths away then came Deep Darkness. Followed by over on the outside is Donny's Chance. A length away Sam's Blues on the inside. Sam Star rather on the inside. They're followed by World Bank. And back at the rear is Mizzen Top. Along the side of the track they're about to come. 600 metres from home. And striding away it's Big Rocky out by 2 or 3 in front. Of in second placing New Orange. Formal Address the outside. They're followed by back on the inside Redwood Flyer, about to be passed by Calcutta Key. The next pair back are over on the inside Deep Darkness. Wider out on the track World Bank coming into it, followed by Sam Star back in the field. Old Sards drop well back, followed by Donny's Chance, and last of all Mizzen Top in the straight now. And Big Rocky still with a break of a couple of lengths out in front. New Orange is trying hard along with Formal Address out wider. In the run home though, it's still on the inside. Big Rocky battling on. They're coming at it very wide out. Deep Darkness. Big Rocky hanging on though. Big Rocky by half a length. Second placing Deep Darkness out wide. Third placing in between runners went to New Orange. Wider out Formal Address. In behind them came Sam Star, World Bank. Further back Calcutta Key, Redwood Flyer, Donny's Chance. In behind them Mizzen Top. And Old Sar's knocked up to finish last of all. Stand by for our placings. You'll find Big Rocky's hung on here. Big Rocky led them 2 or 3 lengths into the straight. New Orange looked a chance when it came off the rails along with the top weight Formal Address. And then Deep Darkness has come with that long sustained run down the outside, but rider Grant Cullen getting plenty out of Big Rocky. Cato about to come into line. So Cato moving in. Big Profit joining the line now. Star Behold about to link along. Now Hitchhiker is moving in. Let's have a look. Still out we have Glacial Stream, Palark and Ballaniska. So that 3 look to be the only 3 out as Glacial Stream moves forward. Palark joining the line. Ballaniska will be the last one along. Links in now. They look to be set over there at the 1400 metre mark. All in and ready. Light comes on. Set. Ready for the 6th at Pakenham. Ready, lets them go there racing. Pay Presto, Aaron Do a little slow to go with El Fahim. And winning the start, Mr. Termac up along the inside. Will lead narrowly from Show Cato, taking it on early. Star Behold's up there as well with Ballaniska, Hitchhiker. Out wider on the track then came Glacial Stream, driving up Big Profit along the inside. They're followed by back midfield then, came off early. Further back then in the field came Aaron Do. They're followed by Palark, second to last El Fahim, and last of all Pay Presto. Along the back of the track they go, less than 1,000 to go now. Mr. Termac, the narrow leader from Show Cato, the outside. Wider out came Star Behold up in that forward division as well. Just in behind them, Big Profit in a well-bunched forward division. In behind them then came Ballaniska from off early the rails. They're followed by the next one back is Glacial Stream from Hitchhiker. Aaron Do back in the field from Palark. Second to last, El Fahim. Pay Presto last of all. Along the side, 500 to go. Big Profit just out in front. Star Behold the danger right around the outside. Mr. Termac just in behind them. They're followed by further back is off early as they're about to round the home turn. And at the head of the rest, very wide is Hitchhiker. Into the straight, 200 to go. And the leader under the whip is Big Profit. Just a couple in front now of off early down the outside. then Hitchhiker very wide from Palak. It's Big Profit in front, coming at it now off early on the outside, coming Big Profit and also off early. They drive to the line, off early maybe, off early might have just got Big Profit in the last stride. Third placing, give it to Palak. In behind them then, to pull up would be Hitchhiker, Glacial Stream, Ballaniska, Arundel. Further back then came El Fahim, who made some ground. Star Behold was the next. In behind them came Mr. Termac, Pay Presto, and Show Cato was last of all.
Now, Paul, we have much of this.
Stand by for the placings. It's a photo called for after the running of race number 6 to separate Big Profit and also off early. Looking at the replay, this is pretty close. Big Profit on the inside and off early lunging at it on the outside, right on the line. Bit of movement in the stalls. Settle better. Light about to come on. They're ready, the lights on, they're set. Ready and racing in the last here at Pakenham. Reasonably even dispatch. Dame Swift showing some pace shortly after the start with Dashing Record lead on settling down. High Pal hunts up to third from Wakanda. There followed by further back in the field as they settle down into stride was Bandura Bell on the outside. There followed by Freshwater Haze back in the field being passed by Sincere Duke on the outside. Second to last is Sandella Lad, and Return Call brings up the rear. Along the side they come, and dashing to the lead now is Our Ward. Our Ward leads by a couple of lengths over Wakanda around the outside second. They're followed by Dashing Record, who's third from High Pell. Dame Swift. Sincere Duke is next. In behind them Freshwater Haze. Well back Bandura Bell. They're followed by second last is Sandella Lad. Last of all Return Call in the straight. Our Ward on the inside being tackled now by Wakanda in the centre. Wakanda ranges up to Our Ward. They're followed by High Pal, and next is Dashing Record. On the outside Wakanda, and on the inside Our Ward. Wakanda going home the stronger. Wakanda takes out the last length. Second placing Our Ward, third High Pal. Flashing home when it was all over there came Return Call. Wider out came Freshwater Haze, Dame Swift. In behind them to pull up was Sandella Lad. Further back Dashing Record, Sincere Duke, and Bandura Bell was the last in. Stand by for the placings on the last event on the